Good evening, everybody. So we will go into the next session, D60 and planets in Kendra. I've also written Kona, but more emphasis on the Kendra aspect of the chart. How important is a planet in the Kendra in the horoscope? See, Kendras, we know, are the pillars of the horoscope. Kendras are called Vishnu Sthana. It protects, shields, preserves, nourishes, and sustains us. Kendras in D60 means preservation and sustain is at the central core. In the D1 or in any other Varga chart, it strengthens that particular Varga aspect. But when a planet
Can you
is
be
in
a
a
little louder?
yeah, sure, man. A planet in a Kendra in this D60, it means it is sustenance or preservation at its central core. To have a strong benefic in a D60 is extremely very special. A strong functional benefic in the D60 Kendra is like divine grace or divine protection or the Raksha in the horoscope. To have, especially like say Jupiter. Jupiter sitting in the 4th, 7th, 10th, or Lagna in what is saying D60 can be a big blessing the horoscope. So where is your biggest blessing in your horoscope? You can understand it from a good planet, auspicious planet in sitting in the Kendra. Yes, Konas also. I'm just giving a second emphasis, but this is more on the Kendra aspect. Konas is the Lakshmi Sthana, so it's all about your prosperity, fame, and other material aspects of life. But the strength of the horoscope, if you have an exalted Swakshetra or just a benefic, sitting in 1, 4, 7 turn, it is a blessing. So anybody having any planets in a Kendra, a good planet in a Kendra, it is good. If you have a malefic, it can work opposite. But if it's a functional benefit, it is not going to be a problem. So how important are planets in a strong, good, auspicious planet in D60s? Yes, even in D1, Kendra is very, very important. But in D60, understand, as it is the Atma of the horoscope, a Jupiter in the 4th house in D1 is a different meaning. But if you have a Jupiter or a Venus or a Mercury sitting in, especially Jupiter, a good Jupiter sitting in the 1, 4, 7, 10 is an excellent aspect of the horoscope. Let's see with the example chart, how are the Kendras helping an individual? Okay. This is, I think, the tennis hero, John Bach. Just look at his Shashtyamsa. All these celebrity charts, just look at that. How many planets are in Kendra? Moon in Kendra. Jupiter is in the 4th house. Is Lagna Lord. D1 Lagna Lord. I mean, D60 Lagna Lord is in the Kendra. So, Moon, Jupiter, Sun in the Kendra. 3 vital, most important planets are in a Kendra. He also has Venus in the trine. There are other aspects in the horoscope also. Now we are moving from one point. How when a person's Kendras are well placed by good planets, strong planets, how does it influence the chart? Moon in Lagna Lord in the 7th house in the Kendra, Jupiter is in the 4th house, and see what is. Okay, why is a tennis star? It's a different thing. We're just looking at the what is the strength of Kendra and how a chart can be very powerfully stable. Okay. Yes, somebody is asking a question. You can ask me.
Yes,
What is
sir,
it?
I have a question.
Yeah.
If there is a plan, if the Lagna Lord, let's say for an Aries Lagna in Shashtyamsa, if it is in Cancer, debilitated, but with Jupiter, right?
It get cancelled. So initially there will be a problem, and then it will get compensated later.
Okay, and let's say for the 10th Lord is in 10th, right? There's a mutual aspect between. So I think that yoga does play out in the large aspect, in the large perspective.
Yes, definitely, yes. But are you asking me this in Shashtyamsa or asking me in D1?
Shashtyamsa. I'm talking about Shashtyamsa.
Yeah. The same rules. The same rule applies here. The only difference when you see a D1 and D60 chart, you must make it a very clear. D1 is your physical body. Shashtyamsa is like your Atma. So it is something at the nucleus, something at the core, something at the deepest level is what is Shashtyamsa. And what is at the surface level is what is the Rasi chart. So it is two extremes. There's something at the surface level and one thing at their innermost level. So that is the Shashtyamsa. So two extremes, like your higher octave and lower octave. If you all are, do you all know music? Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, or what is the English one? Do, lo, or something like that. I forgot. I know the sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa again. Okay, the sa will come again. Okay, so the what I say, the sa, the low, the starting sa is the Rasi chart. The seventh Saptaswara, the sa will come again. Seventh or eighth will come again is the Shashtiamsa.
So basically, sir, Shashtiamsa is the higher octave of our personality.
Yes, it is the higher octave.
Of our personality.
Or it's just not the higher octave, it is the highest octave.
The highest octave of our personality. So that Shashtiamsa is what will actually play out in the longer run, culminate.
Fulfillment, glorify, what will exactly finally open up. That is what is Shashtiamsa. How your life starts with. The opening is what the Rasi chart is. And finally, how it's going to end. What I say, it's not just the ending. That is one aspect of understanding the Shashtiamsa. See, when you understand the Shashtiamsa, the Atma, so what comes from the root? So you what I say, it's not what say only the final picture. Many people understand Navamsa also. Only after 30 years, Navamsa will happen. So must be Shashtiamsa happens only after 60 years. Not that way. Shashtiamsa will happen from day one. If your Lagna Lord is Neech and Shashtiamsa, you need not see it to happen after 50 years. It will happen from day one.
Right.
See, it is how much are you helped from your core from the beginning. Okay, having a Jupiter in a Kendra in D1 and having a Jupiter in a Kendra in D60, there's a huge difference. Understand?
I see. Yeah.
But you have it in both, it is excellent.
Oh, yeah.
So it is very, very important to understand the higher and lower octaves of the horoscope.
Thank you.
It is like the outer and the innermost self. Shashtiamsa is your innermost self. Just for simple understanding, I'm putting it as it's not Atma, but it's something related to Atma. And the last I will tell you, it is actually the causal body. But for you to make it then you'll have to explain what is causal body to. So to make it easy, I'm just telling you using the word nucleus of the horoscope.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, this is Boris Becker, another great tennis player. The Rasi chart itself is so beautiful with so many yogas sitting in the horoscope. Okay, just look at the horoscope. How many planets in Kendra? A celebrity star. Look at the planets. Mars, Sun, Moon, and it's just not what is not enough. He's having 4 planets in Kendra. He has Mercury and Venus in a corner, 2 benefics in corner with 4 planets in Kendra.
So if we see a D60 chart and we see all the planets nearly in the Kendra and Kona, but that person is nothing so great or something, means the D60 is wrong or what?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. You'll have to fix the D60. You just can't apply the D60. And again, see this difference, ma'am. See, is Moon. What is his Moon? Moon is his 9th lord in the 10th house. He has Mars in the Kendra. What is Mars for him? The Lagna Lord Mars is in the Kendra. You will have to apply it accordingly. So you might have Malefic sitting in Shashtiamsa Kendras. So that is not a good thing. You must not have Rahu, Ketu, Mars, Saturn sitting in Kendra and saying it is a powerful functional planets. Benefics sitting in a Kendra is powerful for the horoscope, supported by planets in Kona. Again, there are other aspects to it also. This is not the only rule. You must know where is the Lagna Lord. You must know where is the AK sitting down. Where is the Shashtiamsa Lagna. There is other rules also. But this is one vital rule. One rule by one rule, I'm saying. But this is one particular, at a glance, like you would say snapshots, no? Snapshot understanding of a horoscope. I'm just you're only teaching the snapshots. I'll integrate it in the main class. How you will bring all the rules and then how to apply it holistically. I will tell you. Here, I'm just giving you snapshot predictions. Many strong planets in Kendra, in the Shashtiamsa, is very, very important to understand how powerful a horoscope can be or how stable a horoscope can be. But it should not be Rahu, Ketu and other malefics. Rahu, Ketu with a benefic, it's not a problem. But Rahu, Ketu itself alone will not be a problem. Here, Saturn and Sun are Neecha, but both are Neecha Bhanga. A planet Neecha Bhanga becomes Neecha Bhanga Raja. Okay. Mike Tyson, we already seen his horoscope. Okay, look at this horoscope. Sun in Lagna, why he was in the limelight? He's the best boxer. Muhammad Ali and Tyson is always the biggest boxer. All these people who have reached a very high state, very common in Shashtiamsa to have Sun in Lagna. So you can apply Sun in Lagna, person in whatever field will reach the highest. Okay, and again, the strength of Sun matters, and just not Sun alone matters. There are other rules to see, but again, this is a snapshot rule. So for him, Sun here is the ninth Lagna, ninth Lord sitting in Lagna in a friendly sign. Okay. You can see we have seen already his AK is well placed here. Just look at the Kendra. Moon in a Kendra, Sun in a Kendra, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu in a Kendra. Okay, why Rahu, Ketu in a Kendra? You know, he was famous for, he had other issues also in his life. Okay, and look at his Kona, 5th house. Mercury, Mars, Venus. So except Jupiter, all planets on Kendra and Kona only. No 3, 6, 8, 12 houses. Except Jupiter. Jupiter is exalted there. So it's very, very important to have good planets in Kendra, or just planets in Kendra itself is very good. See, this is Oprah Winfrey. This is a very interesting chart. Shashtiamsa, for many aspects, I'll use this chart. Look at a chart. Jupiter in own house. Lagna Lord is in own house. Moon in the 10th house. She has two powerful Kendras planets and her Konas. Mercury in the 5th, Venus and Sun in the 9th. Very strong Kendra and very strong Kona. And the placement of the planets are very good. 10th Lord Mercury in the 5th, 9th Lord Sun in the 9th with Venus. So both Kendra and Kona, both very, very strong. Okay, this is Muhammad Ali's horoscope. The Rasi chart itself, look at, he has, I think, 5 planets in Kendra. In the Navamsa, in Shashtiamsa, have a look. Very clearly, Mars in Lagna, Mars and Ketu in Lagna is a boxer. That is understood. Mars, Ketu in Shashtiamsa Lagna itself, you will know he has to do a profession related to something fierce. Moon, I'm not looking at the profession. Now I'm just looking at, is the chart, planets in Kendra, does it strengthen the horoscope? Moon in the 4th, Venus in all the 4 Kendras, there are planets. There are other aspects, strength in the horoscope also. A celebrity's horoscope, a person is very successful. Look at these planets in the Kendra. First Kendra, then see the Kona, and just look at the horoscope. Then we will see where is the Lord, where it is placed. All that will apply later. But I'm just giving the importance of a planet in Kendra and Shashtiamsa and how strong and powerful can it be. Okay, this is Serena Williams' horoscope. Look at the horoscope. It is just so common when you see most of these people, all the 4 Kendras have planets. Moon in Lagna, Venus and Jupiter in the 7th, 10th house Mercury. And she has 5th house Sun, 9th house Sun. So the only one planet which is not in a Kendra Kona is Mars. Okay. So this is Barack Obama. This is a very difficult horoscope. If you look at the D1 chart, you can never tell he's the president of United States. But when you see Varga charts, is the Samsa, Navamsa, and especially Shashtiamsa, I'll pick up Barack more than once. What I say, only when you look at the Shashtiamsa will you appreciate. Look at his horoscope in Shashtiamsa. The whole thing changes completely. What I say, that's the importance. How important is Varga chart, especially Shashtiamsa, Moon and Mercury in Lagna. Jupiter in the 4th, Venus in his own house in the 10th house. Sun is in the 9th house. Lagna Lord in the Saturn Rahu, generally it is not good in a trine. But here Rahu is exalted. Here Saturn is his Lagna Lord. Lagna Lord with Rahu, strong exalted Rahu is a politician. So his Kendras are strong, his Konas are strong. Again, you can just see 7 planets are well placed. Just using the Kendra Kona. I'm just using this rule. I've already told you so many other rules. You can integrate it. Then you'll integrate each and understand each. This is Prime Minister Winston Churchill. Look at this horoscope. Mercury, Jupiter in Lagna, Mars in the 10th, Sun in the 7th house. So 1, 2, 3, 4 planets in Kendra. He was one time wartime president. When the World War was there, he was a very powerful, one of the most powerful prime ministers of UK. His Sun, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. You can see Mars going in the Digbala in the 10th house. We'll go to our own Rajiv Gandhi's horoscope. Look at his horoscope. He was a pilot and he moved to becoming, overnight he became the prime minister. His mother dies and he becomes. Look at his horoscope. Jupiter in a Kendra, Mars in the 10th, Mercury in the 4th. There are other greatness in the horoscope also. And why he fell is also very perceptible there in the Shashtiamsa. If you can decode it, look at it. But I'm just showing the strength. Lagna Lord exalted in the 9th, and all his 3 Kendras are having Mercury, Jupiter, Mars. Or if you look at the D1 chart, it's just 5 planets in the Lagna. That's all. You cannot decode anything and say he will be, a prime minister. But look at the Kendras and Shashtiamsa. Okay. Yeah.
Sir,
Tell. Yes.
retrogression planet doesn't impact anything in D60, right, sir?
No, I didn't hear you. What, ma'am?
Retrogression planet doesn't
Yes,
impact.
yes, definitely. It means a lot. Each planet, how does it influence your Rasi chart? It has a very more deeper influence. If coming to pending karma, your retrograde planets will have a lot to say. And when I teach about pending karma, retrograde planets becomes very, very important. They are the maximum say when it comes in D60. It's very, very important. Where a planet is retrograde, that can tell a lot about your pending karma.
Okay.
So there is another aspect of Shashtiamsa also. Though Shashtiamsa, like the D1 chart, everything can be seen. Shashtiamsa is first the higher octave of the 12th house. So it is the culmination of everything. So it is for you to get moksha, Shashtiam, you have to that best house to see is Shashtiamsa. Or you want to achieve any greatness in life, it is also the Shashtiamsa. So everything about your pending karma, or even to understand your previous life, Shashtiamsa is the best. So so Shashtiamsa will become very, very important. You want to understand how were you in your previous life. A glimpse in the Shashtiamsa is enough.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, this is King Victor Emmanuel II. Look at his horoscope. A king. So immediately Mercury, Venus in Lagna, Mars in the 4th house, Moon in the. So you have 4 planets in Kendras, and then he has Saturn and in a trine. There are other roles. I'm not explaining to you the other roles. I'm just giving you a simple role. How important it is to have a planet in Kendra. Okay. Walt Disney. Everybody knows who's Walt Disney with his famous characters. Look at Shashtiamsa. This is another very interesting horoscope to understand his Shashtiamsa. It's so beautiful. I just love to describe his horoscope. I'm just sticking on to only the planets in Kendras. Sun, Saturn, Mercury, Moon. I'll be taking his horoscope to tell one more important point why his horoscope is so beautiful. Here, I'm just explaining to you how powerful is the planets in Kendra. His D1 Lagna Lord is sitting in the Lagna and Shashtiamsa. Okay. Okay, this is Dhirubhai Ambani. I keep on taking Dhirubhai Ambani's horoscope because it is so much. It's from our country. So I know his horoscope is correct. So it's so many Raja Yogas and so many different ways we see. Look at the planet. I've already told you his different roles why he's great. Just look at planets in Kendra. That's Mars, Sun, Venus, Moon, with Rahu, Ketu, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets are in Shashtiamsa Kendra. There are many more. I'll come and explain to you. There are many more roles why it's great. I'm just telling you one by one how it is. Okay, this is Boris Yeltsin, Russian president. Look at his horoscope. Sun in Lagna. How many times I've showed you? A politician, Sun in Lagna, he reaches the highest state in life when you see it. This happens even in Dasamsa Lagna, I've seen. But in Shashtiamsa, a planet in Shashtiamsa Lagna, again, another very big, very important thing. So you also should have decoded. If Sun is in Lagna and one person reaches the highest state in life, what happens when each other planet it's in Shashtiamsa Lagna? What is it? I told you soul purpose, and I told you purpose of life. And what happens? A planet is there in Shashtiamsa Lagna. What is it? That is another very big hint to tell what you will become in life. The planet in Shashtiamsa becomes very, very important. You've already seen, at least so in this example, Sun in Lagna and where the person is going and becoming. So remember that. We'll explain this particular role in detail in class. Planet in Shashtiamsa Lagna and what a person can become. See this all. See this Indira Gandhi's chart also we saw all planets in Shashtiamsa Kendra. See this horoscope. All the 4 Kendras, planets are there and in a very powerful state. Okay. Yes. Any other doubts? So this is another very important strength of the horoscope. Yes, Kendra and Kona. We've seen Lagna Lord, we've seen the position of AK. Then we are looking at the strength of the Kendras in Shashtiamsa. See, it's not just another role. Yes, Kendras is a very big, it's all the 300 important combinations. If you look at it, is nothing but what is a planets in Kendra. And yoga is nothing between a Kendra and Kona Lord combining together is only a yoga. 75% of all yoga is nothing but one Kendra Lord sitting with a Kona Lord. A Kendra Kona Lord sitting in a Kendra. Kona Lord sitting in a Kendra. A Kona Lord sitting in a Kendra. All the 75%, all yogas only in this. But in D1 chart, it is a different meaning. But if it's the same combination is there in D60, it is a totally a different meaning. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts you can ask me.
Any doubts?
Thank you, sir. It's a fantastic class.
Yeah, very simple, sir.
Yeah, all simple points. I didn't want
very simple points.
So I didn't want many classes. I was using too many complicated, confusing the readers. I thought I would just make it very simple.
Very
simple
simple.
rules. I'll explain it in detail.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this wonderful class. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.